All right. Welcome, everyone. Tonight we have Amber as our guest. She is going to be sharing a little bit about her journey. She is a 200K with Lavelle. I do believe she's a Millionaire Award recipient. Yes. Okay, great. So she's going to be sharing her journey with us. I told her to give it to us, all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. So take notes. And if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the chat. That way we can ask her at the end the questions that we have. She may cut in and out because she is in an RV, so just kind of bear with us.
Yes, and if you'll do me a favor, if I do kind of go in and out, if you'll just kind of take over and then I'll come back, whatever, so that people aren't just sitting there watching me be like Max Headroom or something. And for some of you, that may be way old and over your head, and you have no idea what I'm referencing. But yeah, so I'm Amber Mainquist, and I'll tell you really quick, this is kind of jumping ahead of my story. If I was a Lavelle Millionaire recipient before it was an actual, they made that a thing. We didn't have Paloozas. They sent us an email that said, hey, we want to recognize you on stage, this weekend, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sure, whatever. None of us knew what it was for. And then all of a sudden they're like, we have a new award. It's the Lavelle Millionaire recipient. And so none of us knew this was about to be blasted to everybody. And so now it's like everybody wants, it's there, it's something that you can achieve in your bank account and everything else, and then that financial freedom that comes with it. But it was kind of crazy because we had no idea that that's what we were being recognized for. So I'll start just a couple years prior to that. When I started this journey, y'all, here's this, not at all. Swimming pool business. My boys raced motocross across the nation. Like, we would leave on Friday and drive across the United States, and they would race, and we would drive back late on Sunday night, and we would get them in bed, and we would do life all over again on Monday. So there was no time for me to add something else onto my plate. But what I desperately needed was to feel better. So I'm one that I am always about leading with the product, because if it weren't for this product, none of my story would be here at all. Because I was tired, exhausted, worn out, stressed out mom. I know that sounds like, oh, everybody's tired, worn out, stressed out mom. I was so beyond myself that I would spend 5 of the 7 nights of the week crying in my closet, praying for God to fix me. I literally was like, please, something's wrong with me. I'm not the mom that I know I can be. I'm not the wife I know I can be. I'm not the me that I used to be. And to the point where, oh gosh, there's deer everywhere. To the point where I thought this is going to be my life for the rest of my life. I'm getting older, suck it up, buttercup, and just figure it out. Well, here comes Maria Dillard messaging me about this awesome product that she was
I think she might be in a dead zone. She sounds like a transformer.
Got to experience this. You've got to get this in your body. And I was, please leave me alone. I'm not saying that my answer, all right, I think we might be coming at it. That's not going to help me. That 3 simple steps, that's not going to help me. I'm like, I need serious help. I thought, man, I needed a lot more. But what happened was she just kept telling me, girl, you just got to get this product in your body. And so when I finally said yes, and I finally experienced what it was like to feel human again, to believe in myself again, to sleep all night long and wake up every day ready to go and actually feeling like an accomplished mom and not a defeated mom. I was like, all my friends need this. And, it became, originally I was like, I need 2 people so I can get this for free. I can't pay for this every month. We were so broke. And I'm like, I just need to get this for free. Well, it quickly turned from I need 2 people to get this for free to, oh my gosh, everybody I know needs this in their body. Like, it was just that whole, wow, I can't believe how good I feel. This can't be real. I need my friends to take it to see if it's real. Like, I thought, is it just me, or is everybody going to feel as good as I feel? And so I just kept telling all my friends, girl, you got to get this in your body. Oh my gosh, you have to take this. Oh my gosh, you have to do this business with me. Oh my gosh, I just made $500 in my first 2 weeks. Like, holy crap. And I'm getting my product for free. Like, you have to do this with me. And that's what I kept saying over and over and over again. You got to get this product in your body. Oh my gosh, you have to do this with me. And, whether it's customers that want to thrive for free, whether it's promoters that want to bring in an extra weekly paycheck, like, people have come on board because we lead with how simple it is. We lead with how the business is free, and we just feel better. And when you feel better, thrivers are happy people. So we're a joy to be around, right? Can you still hear me? Okay. Okay, awesome. So what led from that was, I hit the 4K iPad, used to be the iPad, had the iPad mini. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh my gosh, you can get that car bonus. You can get the auto bonus. I was like, girl, please. But what happened was, because I was not shutting up about this product, about the simplicity, I just kept telling everybody, no, you gotta get this in your body. And what's funny is people like, well, people tell me no, or people have objections. I'm like, next. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, it was so, oh my gosh, I just feel so good. So if somebody was trying to tell me no, I'm like, well, you can't tell me that I don't feel good. Like, I feel great. Like, shut up. And I just kept running with that. And so I think that's really important, even to remember, if you've been here for a while. People cannot argue with how good you feel. People cannot argue with the results you have had in this business, right? People can't argue with, are you getting your thrive for free? Are you sleeping all night long? Are you waking up in the morning ready to go? Are you earning the auto bonus? Like, people can't argue with what you've achieved. Okay. So just remember that, because I know we get in our heads, we get, some people say, well, that's not real, or, oh, that's a placebo. Well, then I've been having a placebo effect for 7.5 years and I ain't stopping. Like, okay. But it's that people cannot argue with how good you feel. People cannot argue with what you've already accomplished. And so we just kept running with that. We kept running with, oh my gosh, I feel amazing. Oh my gosh, I hit auto bonus. Oh my gosh, my promoters are hitting auto bonus. Wow, now we've got this many people on our team hitting auto bonus. Wow, this many people are earning the VIP 100. So we just kept running with that. I don't know. I could just say this all day long. It's so repetitive, but it just is. It's just we've just kept running with that. And, it's one of those things where if you get a moment, because trust me, we've all had the moments, the good, the bad, the ugly, like what she said, right? Like, there were times, like, I've never wanted to quit this business. I've never wanted to quit. I knew what it's done, what it's still doing. But there are days and times and stuff that happens in your life and in your team where you're like, what do I do now? Right? But you go back to, what was I like pre-Thrive? Because that's the thing. I never, ever, 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 ever want to go back there. I never want to go back to how I felt before Thrive. I never want to go back to the busyness that we had before Thrive with, we were constantly busy, but our bills were not fully getting paid. I mean, that's just the reality of it. And so now we have time freedom. We have financial freedom. One of the things, vision boards are huge, right? But in the beginning, I didn't know anything about a vision board. I just was writing things on pieces of paper, backs of envelopes, and I was sticking them to the wall behind my computer at my desk. It actually wasn't even my desk, but I was putting things on the wall, and it was like, pay this credit card off, pay this debt off, pay this medical bill off. Like everything had a date. Hit 40K by this date, 80K by this date, 200K. I had to hit 200K before the 200K pay ran out. So by this date,
losing you again.
So it's things like that and it was just write it down, get it on the wall. I with Mario one day, and this is back this rank by this date. She's like, is it written? Coming back up a thing. Okay, are we good? Good. Okay. So Maria was telling me, she was like, girl, write it down. And I was like, I got it. And she goes, Mainquist.
Oh, lost you again. Charlie said again.
Get off this phone. You go right that down right now. You go right. Hopefully we're coming back. I did not know we were going to be on this windy back road this whole day. I think are we? Can you hear me now? Maybe. Okay, she says good. Okay, so she was like, just go write it down, put a date to it, put your goal out there. So guys, there is something to that. There is something to making it visible that you see it, because you can't run from that when you wake up and you see this goal and have to do this week to achieve that goal by that date, so it pushes you. And for us, and we started after we became debt free, like that is huge, guys. I know Maria preaches it, Paul preaches it, I preach it. The first goal is to become debt free. Like that is your goal. Don't be buying extra stuff. I didn't buy Louis Vuitton until we were 100% debt free. Like don't go spending the extra money just because it's coming in. Your goal should be debt free. And then from that, our company also can be debt free. And then you can turn around and tell all your friends that don't believe this is working, and tell them, well, I'm debt free. It's working for me. So, all right, I think you're frozen, which probably means I'm so sorry. Can you hear
We
me
can still hear you. We can still hear you. It was very techno-y, but yeah, your face was frozen for a second there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Okay.
It's
So
okay.
basically, here's the thing, guys. Here we are, and I'll just wrap this up. Here we are, end of September. October 1st marked the last 90 days of the year. The last 90 days of 2021. Yes, please. Okay, so that is, yes, time, freedom, problems. You're right. Okay, so here's the thing. Commit to the last 90 days. Maria Dillard has last 90 days. She just launched that promo in Team Thrive Nation. Go register for the last 90 days. Go. It's personal accountability. It's not team or anything else. It's personal accountability. It is every single day, track yourself. Are you doing the do? Are you doing the daily work? Are you doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Are you giving in social media? Or are you saying, social media, that's really not for me? Well, do you want to work this business? Technology changes every single day. everything changes. We grow our business so much differently than we did in the beginning. Doesn't change the fact that we still talk to people. We still network. My husband met 2 people this morning while he was getting propane. Like, he's texting me names and numbers. I'm like, what is that? He's like, don't worry, babe. I'm just networking. I needed to put it in a phone. I'm like, okay. So, like, that's the thing. We're still out meeting people. I went with a couple friends to a women's luncheon this morning, met the lady or a lady that owns the salon. You can bet that I'm going to make sure that I go interact with her. I'm going to go tell her, so nice to meet you today. I'm going to go find out what services do I like at her salon. I think she's a med spa, and I'm terrified to get like Botox or anything like that, so I won't be getting that. But if they do facials or anything else, I'm going to go and I'm going to have a facial. I'm going to go and I'm going to be like shouting her out on social media, because then she is going to in turn check me out, right? So that's the thing. You got to just think out of the box. How do you keep meeting people? How do you keep growing your business? I'm going to let you, if this works out, ask questions, and then maybe that'll be easier. That way I'll know who can hear me and not hear me.
Okay, let's see.
I think now we're actually coming into a town.
That would make sense. Does anybody have any questions that they would like for me to ask? I see Caitlin's got that face. She's typing.
And I'm not on the phone. I'm normally on a computer for Zoom. So I was like, I'm not even going to pull out the computer. I'm just going to use my phone. So it's hard when I can't see everybody.
Caitlin, are you referring to like IPAs and stuff?
More just like a more like, do you do self-development or
what do you do in the morning? Okay. Yeah. So, okay. I think that everybody kind of, everybody's gonna have their own thing that works for them. And sometimes that thing changes. I see you have littles, that your morning changes as they change, as your life changes. And something I've learned, because I can become very OCD very quickly. Something that I've learned is to roll with some of those changes. So first thing in the morning, I take my capsules. I used to do gratitude. I really actually was just talking about this, how I need to get back to going straight to my gratitude journal. Something that I'm doing right now is I'm doing the Bible recap, read the Bible in a year. So I try to do that in the morning. Something somebody said at the training that we just had in the Fort Worth area is they're like, do not roll over and reach for your phone. Stop the roll and scroll. And you know what? That was it's still, I'm like, gosh, I've gotten in such the habit. I used to not do that, but I've gotten in such the habit where I just like grab my glasses, I reach over and grab my phone, and I'm checking and scrolling. And my Bible reading right away in the morning is not good for me. I need to get back into that. And that is something I say, starting this last 90 days is getting back into my personal, what works for me, what do I need to do? Actually this week started walking, running. My friend likes to run and I don't, but my neighbor is pushing me to go a little further in our morning walks. So, what works for you in the mornings? I know before when the kids were younger, it would be, okay, I get up, I take my capsules, get the kids ready for school. Then I would go into my day, right? My personal devotional time, and then go into birthday messages, checking my message, especially right now, like who is not making rank. But guys, now go and make note of those people, because those are the people that momentum is going to carry next month. So next month could be their month. How close are they at the end of this month to hit that next rank? So I kind of like try to do all the reach outs, all those reach outs, whether team and new potential. All that at the same time. That was a lot of answer to your one question.
You're cutting out again.
All right. Alicia, of course I am. Okay, next question.
Let's see. Someone said I heard Commit and Thrive National. Jerry Lynn. Were you?
I don't think that's what I mean, I said, I don't know. I didn't say Thrive National, but I'm not sure what I
Was
said.
it where you were? Oh, the 90-day challenge in Team Thrive Nation is probably what she was talking
Yes,
about.
Team Thrive Nation. Okay. I was like, I don't know what Thrive National is. Okay, so yes.
It's it's okay. There, I just looked on Team Thrive Nation. I didn't. I'll put the Jalen. I'll put the link in the chat. Let's see. Amber, the next question was, what are your best tips and tricks? As soon as you can talk. Okay, I think that's the link, Jerry Lynn. Okay, looks like we lost her completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I don't want to close it until I know Jalen got this link. If anybody else on here needs the link, go ahead and, oh, there she is. Go ahead and copy it. I sent it to our team chats. You're welcome. But we'll go ahead and we'll let you go because I know that you're traveling. No, it's okay. It's all right. I think this was good. We have the recording. I'll get it posted. If I don't get it posted, I'm sure Caitlin will because she's like on top of all of that. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to send them to me and I can shoot them over to Amber and maybe she can answer them later. She might be able to send voice clips or something like that. But I hope that you guys all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for hopping on. I will do another one of these next month. I'm super excited for October. I don't know which Thursday it's going to be next month, but I'll probably do it earlier in the month just because we don't know when Finley is going to show up. So it would probably be in my best interest to schedule it early one. So I hope y'all have a good night and I will talk to y'all later.